He did it again. He's made another modcast.
Mod is a generic term for the modern young man.
You were just a little mod. Just a little mod.
She's a mod, she's a mod, she's a mod, yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't give a monkey's assholes about mods and rockers.
All I really want is me a mod boy with his own unique style.
Are you a mod or a rocker?
No, I'm a mocker.
Me one of us come on to getting underway. It's taking all night and into the day. Mods are back again. Mods are back again. Mods are back again.
Whether you approve or disapprove, they are real. And they're happening now in the mod world all around you.
You're listening to Mr. Suave's Mod World at mrsuave.com.
Just like Mr. Fop's Mod World.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man. Better, stronger, faster.
The man who, if you give him 60 minutes, he'll give you the time of your life. The host of Mr. Suave's Mod World, Mr. Suave.
Hello, my pretties. Modcast number 562 coming through to you right now from mrsuave.com. Are your ears hungry for tasty new tunes? I've got some sweet and savory for you this week. Nothing too salty, and of course nothing bitter. From 60s influenced tweeish folk pop to frothy, pulse-pounding power pop, this one is a smorgasbord for your ears. Friends of Cesar Romero blew things up opening the show right there. That was I Believe in Her Science, released back in March. It's the B-side to the band's single, More Like Norman Fucking Mailer. I thought Jay Whelans, the band's driving force, was a busy guy last year. and he doesn't seem to be slowing down at all in 2024. Friends of Cesar Romero have a great mod-friendly sound that punks and power pop pogoers everywhere will enjoy, and I predict that you, dear listener, will enjoy this Modcast. I got a sweet side coming up, and then a little later we'll flip things on their head for something more savory. This Modcast, number 562, is Get Hip 2, because that's exactly what I'm going to do in a couple days' time. I will be going under the knife for the second time, and hopefully the last. Going to be my second hip replacement. Yeah, I have just danced the hell out of my original bitches. I had the last one replaced back in 2016, and it's still going pretty strong. Put too many miles on this other one, though, and so they're going to give me a titanium one and drop that in there, and I hope it lasts forever. Kind of a real-life ship of Theseus paradox, you know, and an object is an object the same object after all of its parts have been replaced? Well, we shall see. We shall see. Anyhow, I thought it only apropos to commemorate this hip just like I did the last one. Hopefully, I'll be able to bang out some new Modcasts while I'm in recovery. Right now, let your hips loosen up with the Armoires right here on Mr. Suave's Mod World.
Hello, it's Rex and Christina from the Armoires.
And we're welcoming you to Mr. Suave's Mod World Modcast.
Thank you, friends.
say, get you back to homeostasis. Again, again, again. I'm just here to play you the one chord. Move that couch whenever you get bored. Let you know there's something left to say. Well, baby, I'm just here to mess with your feng shui. If you don't mind me. If you don't mind.
accept me. Lulled into false senses of insecurity, unhinged already, tinged, return the screw, and everyone seems to like me except you.
This is what you need to show off what you got, baby.
The moon was full, the air was thick, hazy street lights, late night morning mist. Trying to remember what brought him here to this. Trying hard to remember the things you shouldn't miss. They headed east, an hour past the lake. He said, I don't it seem strange, this path we tried to take. Now I can dream the dreams that came before. He said, I'm having these dreams of those who came before, but I think I'm feeling better, better than before. I think I'm feeling better, better than before. I might be feeling better than before. I know I'm feeling better, better than before. The moon was bright, the air was still. Morning light rising just above the hill. Now you can dream the dreams of those before. She said, I have the dreams of those who wanted more, and I know that I'll be better, better than before. I know I can be better, better than before. The moon was bright, the air was thick.
Just one day is all I'm asking. Just one day, the time is passing. Come what may, I'll find a way to make this dream come true. Just one day, I think I've fallen. Just one day, my love is calling. Don't delay, please let me know that you feel the same. In just one day, I believe two hearts can learn to love. And when I pray to find the way, a voice inside keeps telling me to say, just one day, 24 hours, just one day, in sun or showers. If you stay, I'll be holding you in these arms. In just one day, I believe two hearts can learn to love. And when I pray to find the way, a voice inside keeps telling me to say, just one day, it's now or never. Just one day, I'm thinking forever. If I may, I'm gonna spend my life with you. My life with you. Spend my life with you.
How much of the Pistols music have you heard?
Only whatever they did a video of it. You know, there was a lot of videos of them down at Max's or wherever the hell they were hanging out and playing, and Johnny Rotten and all that stuff. And yeah, great. To me, initially on Impact, seeing all that, I thought, oh, that's how we used to behave at the Cavern before Brian told us to stop throwing up and sleeping on stage and swearing.
That last song right there was from a guy I was hoping would do lots more music when I first played him on the Modcast back in 2020. And lucky us, he's been doing just that. That was Mike Browning with the B-side of his latest single. This one is Just One Day. Kind of a stripped down, very 60s sounding bit of pop beat music. Sort of reminiscent to Roy Orbison, the Everly Brothers, Ricky Nelson, and other kind of pop rockers of the early 60s. Great track. Right before that was the Chris Vandelay Project. And I'm so glad Chris hit me up just as I was putting the show together. I featured him in the past in his previous bands, the Vandalays and the Quick, way back in the early years of the Modcast. And now here he is with his latest, the Chris Vandelay Project, and that was Better Than Before. Right before him, you heard from UK indie poppers, the Happy Somethings, with Everyone Seems to Like Me Except You. That was from back in 2022. And ahead of that, by an entire decade no less, from 2012. It was the Corner Laughers with I'd Rather Count Cormorants with You. That's off their great album, Poppy Seeds. I decided to count up Corner Laugher appearances on the Modcast. And over 18 years, I've played 12 of their songs 14 times. Well, not 14 times each, but 14 times total, and there were 12 songs. Which means, yeah, a couple of those got played more than once. Something I try to avoid, but hell, sometimes you gotta play a song more than once because it's just that good. This is the first appearance of I'd Rather Count Cormorants with You. Gotta love a song with a baseball shout out in it, especially for the great Buster Posey, even if he did play for the Giants. But I digress. Back to the music. Ahead of that, an artist I just discovered, and you know I love it when this happens, right? I discover them and then I get to explore all their cool tunes that I've been missing. That cool tune right there was a brand new one from John Fay called Feng Shui. Totally digging this one. I mean, like everybody, I like clever lyrics and songwriting, and this one has it in spades. Along with just a great classic power pop sound. Good stuff right there from John Fay. And getting it all going was none other than the Armoires with We Absolutely Mean It. And I think they really, really do mean it, don't you? That's a fun one, with with lots of its own cleverness and kind of very anthemic at times and has some great orchestration. We Absolutely Mean It is the latest single from the forthcoming album due out from Big Stir Records later this year. There's a cool video for the track as well. I've got that up on the Modcast homepage over at MrSuave.com, so you can go check that out. I always do a bonus set of songs on each Modcast's show page. All videos from various bands, not necessarily the ones in the show. So, besides the Arm Wars this week, I've got a new single by Lord Fairbank, new music from the Sparkle Jets UK, Koke Bilda, got Stephen's Ruin, Automat, and more. So definitely check out the Modcast homepage at MrSuave.com. Don't forget to spell out the Mr. Got the complete track list as always and links to all the bands. All right, you have had some sweet. Now, how about some savory?
You heard is turning see-through. There's something about you, girl, that really turns me on. My heart is racing like crazy. Ooh, girl, you really got me going. Ooh, girl, you really got me good. Ooh, girl, you really got me going. Ooh, girl, you really got me bad. I just can't control myself, I'm losing my mind whenever I'm around you. I can't tell just what it is, but I love just every little thing about you. But there's something about you, girl, that knocks me off my feet, and my whole world is turning hazy. Ooh, girl, you really got me going. Ooh, girl, you really got me good. Ooh, girl, you really got me going. Ooh, girl, you really got me bad.
Hi, this is John with RAF, and you're listening to Mr. Suave's Mod World at MrSuave.com.
Always blessed to see you smile is the kindling spark to smolder. Watching walls burning, the heartbreak of a symbol of the state. You look like you did before with the lines growing older. There is no one I would rather like this fire with today. Resisting every action, running high. Cause it's more fun when the danger's amplified. Hold the feeling deep inside as that prayer kind of blinkers through the night. On the ceiling, dancing light, come evangelize. All the prayers they made us say at those Sunday school recitals, all the lies that we were told about history that we shared, all the shifts we didn't work, all the money sent to landlords, all the hopes we had inside we never brought to bear. I smoked a cigarette in front of the flag, and I loved you more with every single drag. Hold the feeling deep inside as the prayer candle blinkers through the night. just a butcher, and a teeth are razor sharp, sharp to death. Yeah, she chewed me up and she spat me out. I didn't want to meet a man-eater, sharp to death. And I'm lost at sea and I'm an amputee, and there was slaughter in the water when I bought a sharp to death.
finally really did it. You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
This Modcast is like one of those singles where the B-side is as good as the A-side. A double A-side, if you will. I mean, I think all the shows are double A-sides, of course. Okay, just heard from self-described suburban disco punks, Welly. Yep, that's the band name, Welly. They were wrapping up that set with Me and Your Mates. Catchy stuff, that. Got another video of theirs up at MrSuave.com if you want to check out some more. Before that was punk rockers Amel and the Sniffers with their latest single, You Should Not Be Doing That. Nothing subtle about them, is there? And ahead of that, I jumped all the way back to 1980 for some equally unsubtleness. Unsubtle? Is unsubtle even a word? It is now. For something equally unsettling. Well, not unsettling. Unsettling. Never mind. Anyhow, that was from the Brothers Finn, Shark Attack, in their new wave guys as Split Ends. And before that, bounced back to now, I guess. I played Martha, the UK band, with hints of Britpop and notes of post-punk, all mixing together for a pretty tasty track they call Flag Burner. That's off Martha's latest album, 2022's Please Don't Take Me Back. And before that, with the great opening riff, so reminiscent of Stiff Little Fingers' Nobody's Hero, that was veteran punks The Yum Yums with Got Me Good. Okay, leave out a band called The Yum Yums on a Modcast kind of about music that is sweet and savory. You can't. Got Me Good is from the Yum Yums' upcoming new album, Poppin' Up Again. It's due out in July from Rumbar Records and Screaming Apple Records. The group first started way back in 1993, and they still sound great. Poppin' Up Again is a totally fun album. Lots of hints of the Ramones, the Dolly Rods, Green Day, and so on. It is jam-packed with mouth-watering goodness. Definitely will leave you wanting more of their, as always, delightful and delicious take on power pop. Popping Up Again from the Yum Yums on Rumbar Records. Keep an eye out for that. Before them, one of my favorite bands of the past few years, Los Angeles power pop punks, The Reflectors, with Going Out of Fashion. That's the title track to their brand new album from Neon Nile Records. And there's nothing I don't love about that album. The band is in top-notch shape, totally tight. Songs are each little, flashes of diamond brilliance. I will be listening to this during my recovery for sure. And also sure it will be on repeat. And finally starting that savory set out. A very mod-friendly band that I've followed over the years. That's Lunchbox. The track was I'm Yours, You're Mine, and it is a hot steppin' soul stomper with some punk-like energy. That is from Lunchbox's latest and greatest, Pop and Circumstance on Slumberland Records. Pop and Circumstance is a great listen, giving you what you expect from Lunchbox. You get that great orchestration, some horns and strings along the way, and then even some hints of garage and psych rock. Overall, there's just, a wonderful lushness to the band's take on power pop, and that's what keeps them fresh and gives the tracks a more sophisticated feel. Can't recommend this one highly enough. Except, I think I just did. Anyhow, do your ears a flavor favor and buy Pop and Circumstance. Okay, don't be a stranger. Hit me up on social media. I'm in all the old familiar places. but not TikTok. Never TikTok. And of course, as always, you can cruise on over to the Modcast homepage and get the track list for this Modcast and all 561 of the other Modcasts right there online at MrSuave.com. You can even get it on your phone, kids. Feeling full? I hope you saved room for some dessert. I've got one more bomb to drop on you. Not a bacon bomb, though I do love me a good bacon bomb. No, this one is brand new, delicious bit of totally modern but two-tone influenced ska from a young SoCal ska punk band that, well, I'm betting they are going places. Hoping one of those places is Seattle, but not before my hip heels, please. This is the brand new single from Bite Me Bambi, Bad Boyfriend. I'm Mr. Suave. Thanks for listening.